Hello, dear young minds. Welcome back to Physics Point. We have reached at the sixth video of the chapter Gravitation. All right. So, in this video, we'll be discussing about Archimedes Principle and what is the magnitude of this Bion force. Already you have studied about Bion force. If you don't know what is Bion force, then go back to fifth video of gravitation, watch it, type in YouTube Gravitation 05 by PhysicsPoint Shrikant Bashetti. You will get this fifth video. Alright, and what is this loss of weight of a body in a liquid? Alright, you must have experience. So whenever you put any body is there, if you put it in a liquid, if you are putting it in a liquid, this body is going to lose some weight, so there is loss of weight. All right, there is a loss of weight. So what is this concept and how this Bion force is responsible for that? All that I will study in this video. My name is Shrikant Bashetti. I welcome all of you to your beautiful physics channel, Physics Point. Let's get started. First things first. So, what is this story behind Archimedes principle? You know that famous story of Eureka, right? There is one word called Eureka. So, what is the meaning of this and what is that story? Let's see that. There was a king, and definitely king means he must be wearing a crown. You can see the crown here, right? So, this is the crown. All right. So, he used to wear a gold crown, and one day he got a doubt that whether this gold crown is made up of pure gold or not. Goldsmith is giving pure gold, or he is cheating on me. He got that thought. So that's why he asked all the scholars, all the learned people, all the problem solvers in his court, in the king's court. In the king's court, he asked all the scholars how to get solution for this. Now everybody started to think about that, and one of them were Archimedes also. Archimedes also started to think what could be the solution for this. All right, in the same thought, he went home. When he was in home, he was in bathtub taking bath. All right, so in bathtub, he got an idea for a king's problem. All right, he got an idea, and immediately he started rushing to king's court by saying Eureka. Look at this word. By saying Eureka, he started to go to king's court. The meaning of Eureka is I found it. I found it. I got it. Okay, I have discovered it. Something like that. All right, moving forward, let us see what is this Archimedes principle. All right, to understand this Archimedes principle, we should take this example. I mean, let us take a container. Okay, this is the container. In that water is there. In that water, let us submerge a body. For example, here is the submerged body. This is partially submerged body, by the way. All right, this partially submerged body is there now. So this will experience a Bion force like this, right? So this is FB means Bion force. Already we have studied this in the previous video. What is this Bion force? All right, now similarly, if you take another body, another container, and completely submerge a body here, completely submerge a body, this body will also experience one upward force. So this is only known as what? Bion force. You know about that. All right, and I have talked about this free body diagrams also. Let us draw one point here. Both the bodies are same, no? So same free body diagram you will get. So these are going to experience some downward force. Okay, so that downward force is nothing but mg, that is weight, because both these bodies are having mass m and m. All right, both are having mass m, so that's why mg will be the weight which is acting downwards, and this will experience upward force also, so that is known as a Bion force. All right, maybe here the value of Bion force and here it may change, but this is the free body diagram what we are going to get. Now there is one word called displaced liquid. So what is a displaced liquid? Let us have a look into that. For example, now this body is there, no? Look at this, partially submerged body. This much part is there inside the liquid, no? Before this body comes here, what was there? There was some water, no? I mean, up to the, whatever this space has been occupied, this body. So here water was there, and here also, look at this. Here also, this body has occupied this much space. Okay, so before this body comes here, what was there? Water was there. Now this body which is completely submerged and this body which is partially submerged, both of them have come here means definitely there must be I mean they must have displaced some liquid. Okay, look at this body and this body, so they have occupied the space. No, they have displaced the liquid. Look at this, I will write displaced liquid. All right, look at the word displaced liquid. They will displace some liquid, so that is only known as a displaced liquid. All right, try to understand this point. What is a displaced liquid? This body which is partially submerged, here before it comes there must have been some water, and here also this body which is completely submerged, which before coming of this body there must have been some water. Now when this body and this body have arrived here, they displaced some liquid. Okay, whatever space they are occupying, so that is only known as a displaced liquid. All right, so this displaced liquid will rise here. I mean here also it will rise, as it is not completely filled, it will rise. If the water is completely filled up to the brim, up to the last point here, definitely that water will come out also. And here also if it is completely filled up to the brim means, if this water is up to the top means, this water will also come out. Otherwise it will rise, it will rise up to some level. Here also it will rise, or if it is completely filled means it will come out. Already I told you. So Archimedes principle, what it says, no, simply it says whatever this buoyant force is there, no, this buoyant force is equal to weight of the displaced liquid. Weight of displaced liquid. Weight of displaced liquid. So this is the simple definition of Archimedes principle. Okay, I will give you the definition, no need to worry, try to understand this. So I mean buoyant force experienced by a partially submerged body. This is partially submerged, no? So buoyant force experienced by a partially submerged body, or buoyant force experienced by a completely submerged body. So whatever that buoyant force is there, that is equal to weight of the displaced liquid. So whatever liquid comes out, no, so you find out its weight. So whatever weight is there, no, so that much buoyant force it will be experiencing. For example, some water came out and you calculated the weight of the water to be 10 Newton. Then definitely this body is there, no, so this body must have experienced 10 Newton of buoyant force. Now here also the water came out, here water came out, and you calculated its weight, the weight of the displaced liquid, and you found that that is 100 Newton. Then definitely this body must have been experienced 100 Newton of buoyant force. So this is the meaning of Archimedes principle. All right, so let us take the definition statement of Archimedes principle. Very, very important, make a note of this. So what does this says? This says buoyant force experienced by a body which is partially submerged or fully submerged in a liquid is equal to the weight of the liquid displaced by the body. That's what I told. All right, for a completely submerged body or partially submerged body, so whatever this buoyant force is there, this buoyant force is equal to weight of displaced liquid. So that's what I gave you. All right, so this is the I mean statement of Archimedes principle. Based upon this, when we do the numericals, it becomes quite obvious and easy for us. All right, fine. Then moving forward, let us take some of the numericals. The numerical goes like this. What is this? A body completely submerged in a liquid displaces a liquid of 10 kg. All right, displaces a liquid of 10 kg. So what does it mean? I mean there is a container here, there is a container, there is some water here. All right, in that I will submerge a body. All right, will put a body inside that. Okay, one body here, and we found that it is going to displace some liquid, no, so it came out, and in a container when we collected, we got to know that this displaced liquid is 10 kg. How much is this displaced liquid? This displaced liquid is 10 kg. Now they are asking us to find the buoyant force experienced by the body. Now look at this. What is the formula for buoyant force? Archimedes principle says, Archimedes principle is saying the buoyant force is equal to weight of the displaced liquid. Weight of the displaced liquid. All right, weight of the displaced liquid. Now what is the weight of the displaced liquid? Weight formula is mg. Alright, how much mass of displaced liquid has come out? That is 10, and into g is 10. So 10 into 10 is 100 Newton. So buoyant force is going to be 100 Newton. So this body is going to experience a buoyant force of 100 Newton. Alright, please try to understand this. Weight of the displaced liquid is always equal to buoyant force. Basically, you can remember the statement like this. How can you remember? It is used to find out buoyant force only. It is used to find out buoyant force. So you can remember it like buoyant force experienced by a body which is partially submerged or fully submerged in a liquid is equal to the weight of the liquid displaced by the body. Alright, so you can definitely remember this, and you can solve the numericals. Already you have solved this numerical and we got to know about that. Moving forward, let us take another concept. What is this? This is like a true weight and apparent weight concept. What is the meaning of true weight? The meaning of true weight is real weight. Alright, and apparent weight means false weight. Alright, so you must have experienced, no? In the last video also I have told you, whenever there is a pot outside, okay, so there is a pot here, okay, you have tied the rope to this pot and you are holding it, means this pot is there, no? So this will feel more heavier. Alright, it feels heavier. If the same pot, if it is inside the water, now if you hold it with a rope, it feels lighter. Alright, it feels lighter. What is the reason for that? That is due to this loss of weight. Alright, so what is this concept of loss of weight? I will study now. Consider a body here, okay, so here is the support and you are hanging a body here. Alright, so let us consider this mass to be m. What will be weight of this body? The weight of this body is mg. Okay, that is a true weight, that is a real weight. Alright, now the same body, whatever this setup is there, if you submerge in a liquid, okay, whether you are partially submerging or completely submerging, it is up to you. Okay, so here is the support and you have submerged this body, for example. Okay, let me color it with red. So here is the body, okay, same body, for example. Now you have submerged, means what are the two forces acting on it? Definitely we have to draw the free body diagram. Let us take one point here. Alright, so if you take a point here, so one is like if its mass is m, means downward force is mg, and it is going to experience one upward force also. This is only known as a buoyant force, you know that. So buoyant force will be acting like this. Alright, fine then. So this is the buoyant force value. Now for example, this mg is like 100 Newton, for example. You are feeling a weight of 100 Newton. Now here also this mg is like 100 Newton, and let us take this buoyant force to be 20 Newton. Alright, so don't you think for this 100 Newton, this opposite 20 Newton force is there, and how much weight you will start to feel? Don't you think you are going to feel a weight of 80 Newton? Because for this 100 Newton downward force or downward weight, there is one buoyant force of 20 Newton. So you are going to feel this false weight of 80 Newton. Alright, are you getting my point? So that's why this apparent weight, so whatever this apparent weight is there, no? So this apparent weight is equal to, you have to write a true weight. Okay, you have to write a true weight minus, you have to write buoyant force. Look at this beautiful formula. Have a look at this. Okay, so this is the formula what we got from this concept. What is that? Apparent weight. Apparent weight means false weight. Okay, how much it has become. So that false weight is equal to true weight. What was its true weight? Minus how much buoyant force it is experiencing. How much buoyant force it is experiencing, no, that much weight it will lose. Are you getting my point? 20 Newton buoyant force it is experiencing means it has lost 20 Newton. From 100 Newton, it has become 80 Newton. That means it has lost 20 Newton. Are you getting my point? So that is like loss in weight. Okay, loss of weight of a body, in a liquid, is equal to buoyant force experienced by that body. Alright, so this is very important input, and based upon this only we are going to solve so many questions. All right, so once again I'm telling you what are these concepts. The concept of true weight or real weight and apparent weight or false weight is whenever a body is outside, it is going to experience some weight. All right, whenever it is there inside the liquid, there will be downward weight for sure, and it will experience buoyant force also. Due to that, it will lose some weight. All right, so that lost weight is equal to buoyant force. All right, how much buoyant force it is experiencing, that much weight it will lose. So that's why true weight minus that buoyant force, if you're doing, you will get the apparent weight. All right, and in the next this page I have given you the formula for loss of weight also. All right, so this concept will again become clear with the help of numericals. So if you solve the numericals, this concept will become quite clear. Let us take one numerical here and let us see that. A body of mass 20 kg. Alright, so a body is there which is having mass of 20 kg. Alright, that's quite clear. It is submerged in a liquid, displaces a liquid of 5 kg. Okay, so it got submerged in a liquid and it displaced 5 kg of water, 5 kg of liquid. Now they are asking find apparent weight of the body in the liquid. So they are asking about apparent weight. All right, so what is this apparent weight they are asking? So you know the formula for apparent weight already, we know that. All right, so before that, how much is the buoyant force we should find out, no? So what is the value of buoyant force we should find out? So buoyant force is equal to, what is that? What is the formula? Buoyant force is equal to weight of the displaced liquid. Weight of the displaced liquid, we know that. Weight of the displaced liquid. So let me write FB is equal to weight of the displaced liquid. How much liquid is displaced? 5 kg of liquid is displaced. That means what will be the weight? 5 into 10. Because we cannot take 5 directly, no, because it is mass. So weight of the displaced liquid is 50 Newton. So that is only the buoyant force. So it is experiencing a buoyant force of 50 Newton. So if this body is experiencing a buoyant force of 50 Newton, means it will lose a weight of 50 Newton also. So that is quite a clear concept. So that's why apparent weight. So apparent weight is equal to true weight minus buoyant force. So what is the true weight? For true weight also you can write mg minus fb is 50, already we calculated. What is the true weight of the body? The body of mass 20 kg. That means it becomes a 20 into g is a 10. So that is again minus 10. So 20 into 10 is 200. And that is minus 10, so it becomes 150 Newton. I told you, no? So what was the mass of the body? 20 kg. So that's why weight is 200 Newton. In that it is losing 50 Newton. So it has become 150. All right, I hope it is getting clear. So basically what I'm trying to say here is, the basic concept what I'm trying to give here is, I mean, they can ask you about buoyant force. All right, they may ask you weight of a displaced liquid. All right, if a weight of displaced liquid is there, means you can be asked about a mass of displaced liquid also. All right, and you can be asked about loss of weight also. All right, and you can be asked about apparent weight. All these things can be asked. To summarize all these things, whenever there is a body inside a liquid, okay, inside a liquid, if you are putting a body, means this body is going to displace some liquid, that is there for sure. Okay, so it will experience buoyant force and it will displace the liquid also. So that buoyant force is equal to, what is that? Weight of displaced liquid. This is what I was saying. Weight of displaced liquid. The main gist of the problem, the main gist of this topic. And whatever this fb is there, no, this fb is also equal to loss of weight. How much weight it is losing, that is only equal to buoyant force. So weight of displaced liquid as well as loss of weight. And we know that apparent weight, okay, apparent weight means false weight. So how much it will become? It will become true weight. Okay, so what was the true weight of the body, that is mg, minus buoyant force, how much buoyant force it is experiencing. So this was the complete thing related to this Archimedes principle. Alright, there can be a wide range of numericals on this. I have solved some of them, and I hope the Archimedes principle is quite clear. Okay then, so definitely these videos must be useful to you. Make it sure that you are liking them and sharing them with your fellow friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And thank you very much. Have a good day, and bye bye.